You okay?
What's up guys, welcome back to Fine Tip Creative Studio. In today's video we got another milestone statue from Gentle Giant and Diamond Select Toys.
This is a Mandalorian with Grogu.
Retails for $3.50. It looks awesome. Let's go ahead and jump right into the box art. On the front you got this nice shot of it. It says milestone at the top. You got an image of the statue from the front. Star Wars, the Mandalorian and Grogu 1/6 scale statue, Diamond Select Toys, Gentle Giant logo on the corners.
On the sides you have other shots of the statue, as you guys can see.
On the back you got a scene from the show, The Mandalorian. The statue is hand cast, hand painted, and hand numbered with a limited edition certificate of authenticity. It shows here it's a limited edition of 1,000 pieces. This piece is gonna be awesome.
Let's get it out of the box. How does that work?
So it looks like you got the base with the jetpack and the smoke.
This can support this?
Yeah. Well, you got a little magnet here. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, the details are so nice.
I like how they're actually adding some clear top coat on the eyes to make them shine.
Check that out. This looks outstanding. The details on this are really good. You can see on the back here, he's got his little magnet insert there.
Which I'm so confused how this can support that.
I'm sure it rests on there, and then it looks like there's a little spot for the foot here on the bottom. So we are going to go ahead and connect that one piece. It plugs right in, and there it is. That's outstanding. The details are so nice. This is accurate to the scene. Check the scene out where he's got little baby Grogu flying through the sky with his jetpack. I love that they captured this scene in this milestone statue. He's got all his Beskar armor. The fabric looks good. The leather straps look great. He's got ammo all over on his boots, on his chest straps. He's got the pistol at his side. He's got his knife in his boot. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's definitely a nice bodyguard, baby Grogu.
Right.
Yeah.
Good job, Dad.
Father of the Year award.
The sculpt on it's perfect. Nice line work. You got nice wrinkles along the neck where the cape kind of plugs in. You can see it flowing off to the left here. A nice sculpt in all the wrinkles and folds in the cape. It is cool how on the end of the cape, you've got all this heavy texture.
It almost seems like if he put his cape on and the backpack was on top of it and it like singed the edge of the fabric.
Right, like the jetpack burns the edges.
Yeah.
It does, it kind of has that singed look. The Grogu looks fantastic. Really nice details in his outfit. His robe is filled with texture along the neck, and in the arms you can see the fluffy fabric has a nice texture to it, as well as some darker elements in the paint. His fingernails have a little gloss on them, and he's got some dirty areas along the nails, which is really nice to add that. And then you got his eyes painted well, and they also have a slight gloss to them, which makes them look extra cute and a little extra realistic, right? Because you want that wet look in his eyes. The sculpt on him is outstanding. I love the details along his neck, on his head, the wrinkles in his brow. Even the paint job in his ears looks really nice. You can see all the texture in his coat, all his skin texture with the folds and the wrinkles. Real good. It comes down along his neck. You can see some folds there.
I think it might be this like tiny bit of purple on top of his eyes, but he kind of looks like he has like eyeshadow on to me.
Yeah, on the milestone statue of the Grogu, which is really cool.
Yeah. Also
milestone statue from Gentle Giant Diamond Select. That piece is awesome. I'll bring him down just to have him.
Just to have him join us. I love this piece. He's so cute. Yeah, I love that piece too, because it also brings back memories of when the Mandalorian was leaked, and that was like one of the first photos we had of him like sipping on the tea.
Yeah, really cool. If you guys want to see this statue unboxing, we got that in our Star Wars Collectibles playlist. Very cool, but you can see the color's a little different.
Yeah.
He's a little more blue here, more green. whatever, that's fine. Looking at the sculpt, the Beskar armor is perfect. In the shoulders, you got all kinds of details in all the panels. You can see the chest plate looks good. The plates on his wrist are cool. The jetpack looks perfect. It looks like it's right out of the factory. I wish it weren't like that, but it looks really, really good. Details in the sculpt are perfect. The paint is perfect, too perfect. Honest review here.
Honest review.
The paint is, the paint's perfect. And sometimes that's not good. Especially like if you move down into the boots, you would think those boots would be kind of dusty, you know, a little more worn. It looks like he just walked out of a store with all new equipment.
Right. Like you went to Space and them and you bought like a new suit and like a new helmet and stuff.
He just charged everything on his Star Wars credit card.
No, his bounty credit. Yeah, thank you.
As you move down the chest plate, you've got his different straps there where he's got ammo, he's got his utility belt. I do like all the details in the sculpt on the utility belt, the buckle, perfect sculpting. Paint is nice, you can see it. It does have that leather look. It's got some subtle shifts in the paint there. The bullets, you can see they use a metallic color. His pistol looks fantastic. It does not come out, but the sculpt and the paint on that looks really good. You've got detailed leather sculpted into his holster pouch. Very cool. But season 3 is coming out in February, I think. Yeah. So if you're a Mandalorian fan, get ready for that. Should be pretty good. But yeah, even if you move down the leg there, you see he's got that ammo strap along his boot. You have the rounds in the boots there, metallic paint, different colored leather there. Looks like he's got his knife tucked into the side of his boot. And then I think we can move down to the base. So there's the base without the statue. You can see you got some rods, some metal rods in there. You can kind of tell because it is a transparent resin. I don't really have a problem with it. It is cool how they have that tinted kind of fire look.
I like that.
It goes down into the smoke. It just plugs in. You got the jetpack at the top with the magnet where it connects to this piece. Very cool. It seems to deal with the weight just fine. It's not letting go. I like the transparency in the flames, the way it moves down to the smoke. The sculpt in the smoke looks really good. It actually feels like kind of puffing smoke. The way it's blasting off. You got it kind of curling up along the edges, which is really nice. I do feel like maybe some darker colors would have been nice to see more dimension in the smoke, but you get some of that with the lighting. And
then under smoke, I really like how they did decide to texture the sand because it has these kind of like blotches of sand. How they also added some dry brushing to give it some depth to the sand, to give it some like kind of rockish shape.
It has a large breaks in the base, so you can tell they're in a really dry climate. The base looks good and the paint job on the base is nice. You've got all kinds of shifts in the gradient. Really dynamic piece. They always do a great job with the milestone statues, and this one did not fall short. They nailed the sculpt and they nailed the paint. That's my only criticism, really. It would have been nice to see some weathering. All the details I'm talking about in the paint are only noticeable because I'm like all up in this. From a distance, you got this on the shelf. It's gonna look awesome. The Mandalorian with Child blasted through the sky. Milestone statue from Gentle Giant Diamond Select Toys. I think it's fantastic. 350 bucks. But we just saw it on sale, Amazon, for like $1.99. If you want to add this to your collection, check for links in our description. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I'll see you again. I promise.
Fine Tip Creative Studio.